Probably not record-breaking temperatures, which I mean, I guess is good. It's still hot though. I mean, you can't deny it. Even yesterday, we warmed things up. Luckily, we held on to cloud cover for a lot of the eastern half of the area after those storms rolled through, and that really helped our temperatures stay in those low to mid 90s. Western half still got the heat, close to 100 for some of our western counties. We're all going to be seeing some of those temperatures later this afternoon. We do have a little bit of cloud cover filtering through. You can see some of it across Holton this morning. We may get passing clouds throughout the day. It'll provide shade at times, otherwise plenty of sunshine as we go throughout our Tuesday. 77 right now in Topeka. Winds are very light out of the east, about 6 miles an hour or so. Most of the area already mild this morning in those middle to upper 70s. Further northward, a little bit cooler, 74 in Sabetha, Marysville at 73. Peoria sitting at 75 this morning. Blue Rapids, Manhattan, Junction City, even Clay Center at 77 to start out. We are holding on to humidity. Didn't really dry things out, so this is going to work against us as we go through the next couple of days. We have moisture and dew points in those upper 60s and even low 70s. And as we just mentioned, we're not the only ones dealing with this heat. High pressure is really setting in the southwest, so most of the southern half of the country and even as far north as the Dakotas dealing with the heat. We're not going to catch a break for quite some time. Sunshine for today, may get into those low to mid 90s already by the lunch hour and then potentially into the lower 100s later this afternoon. We may actually get a breeze that'll try and give us some relief throughout the day. Picking up speed from the south and southwest, 15 to 20 miles an hour. We're going to hold on to these breezes through the night into tomorrow morning. Not really going to work in our favor overnight. That's going to really hold our temperatures to very mild numbers heading into tomorrow. And then through the daytime Wednesday, we'll start to see them relax as we head into the afternoon. We may only cool down into the low to mid 80s tonight into early tomorrow morning. That would be the coolest we get through the day in terms of what we're expecting, and still looking likely it will get into the lower 100s heading on into our Wednesday. As we hold on to some slight humidity, it's still going to make it feel warmer. Even by 3-5 degrees, it's still going to be very hot as we go through these next few days. Later on this afternoon, still could feel like 105, upwards of maybe 107, 108. That's pretty much the range we're going to be looking at for these next couple of days. Keep in mind, we're seeing air temperatures or expecting them to get between 100 and 103. So this really isn't much warmer than those air temperatures, but still nonetheless very hot outside as we go through the tail end of this week, and we may start to get more moisture coming into play by Thursday and Friday. Of course, just going to make it feel worse out there. Here's a look at some of that cloud cover filtering across the area this morning. Rain to our north, not going to impact us by any means. May get some cloud cover. Otherwise, this ridge, this is what we're looking at building in, keeping us quiet and very hot for the next several days. We'll get a few more passing clouds throughout the daytime. Stray shower or two may try and pass on by. We're going to hold on to that rain chance of an isolated shower or two really these next couple of days. Mostly dry during the daytime though. They get a few more clouds into Thursday and an isolated shower or two. Again, not going to amount to much. Most are going to stay dry and pretty quiet as we go through the rest of this week. We'll stay in those lower 100s as we go through the tail end. Overnight lows stay pretty mild in those upper 70s. Even through the weekend, not seeing a big change in temperatures. We really only vary within a degree or two over the next week or so, and we may be holding on to this extreme heat heading into early next week as well, with really no signs of relief in sight.